email or something. He got some kind of messaging from a family member in Felsbrunn stating that his grandfather's will finally came through. And he has inherited his huge farm. And they want him to go ahead and start as soon as possible. Move to Felsbrunn from the Bjornholm, which we can do. So, yeah, we're selling off all the crops. And it's basically what this whole video is going to be. Selling off the crops of great demand. I'm going to wait for canola. Hopefully canola great demand comes up. If one doesn't, oh well. We will also have to sell off our machinery. So our cedar, our foliage trailer, this New Holland, and our Kami SC6 and its header, we will have to sell it off, see how much we get for them. And then call a taxi or Lyft and go to the airport, fly out to Felsbrunn. Cover. I'm not going to be getting another trailer to help with this. This is basically, I'm just going to try and see how much money we could get. I want to say I want to leave the fields in the state that they are in. However, I'm not too sure about it. But yeah, it's exciting. Exciting for our farmer. Start a new life at Felsbrunn. He's always hated Bjornholm anyway. Too many small fields, not enough opportunity to really expand the farming. Car was coming. A wheel slip there. Slow drivers. Hate slow drivers. Time it right. Yes, oh god. Oh, that was about disastrous. I know the tractor's dirty, but you know what? It doesn't matter. As for the chickens, they will have to stay there. We have a friend who lives here who's going to come take care of them. I will, however, grab the eggs. And before I sell this New Holland tractor, I will go sell the eggs that they have produced. Get a little bit more cash. I guess I could buy a bigger trailer and then just do some math as if I had leased it. Or lease a tractor trailer. In terms of the math. Because unfortunately on this game you have to buy it. Ugh. You can't lease on 15. Which I don't like. I like the fact that on 19 you can lease, and that's where we're basically going to be headed to, is Farming Simulator 2019. And apparently this is a really big farm that my relative has got a grandfather. Sure, I don't know. family in Felsbrunn. Again, as I said, this farmer has never really liked Bjornholm anyway. Although me personally, I like the map. I like the map. It's, once I've learned it, it's easy to, it's easy to start off with. I mean, you start off with 3 fields, unlike on Westbridge Hills, you start with 1. Which I do have in mind to sell everything on that map as well. Unless they put Westbridge Hills in here. I'm not going to do a multiplayer series, I don't think, on here until I know, well, for a while. I kind of want everything to be somewhat established on multiplayer between me and Jay, and then we might even have Buster come in and join us if Buster wants to, but that'll be around Christmas time. Oh, I thought I bought a pressure washer, and I guess I didn't. Oh well. Well, you know what? I could effectively. Hang on. Garage. We're going to go ahead and sell our harvester. We can get 52.5 for it. And the header. And the other stuff that we can sell. Ooh, we can actually sell our chickens. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. We've now sold our chickens. How much money do we have? 190,000. It's not enough. Not enough. Deutz-Fahr has pretty good horsepower for an old tractor. I believe this is the tractor we have, which has 160 horsepower. I have a lot of those on my other farm on multiplayer. 21,000 liters isn't a lot, but I do have it on real time, so because I was running out of daylight, I was waiting for a great demand. Excuse me. Ooh, shoot. Oh, the sneezing. I guess it was a good idea to find those 100 gold coins. I was probably pulling out in front of somebody, but I guess I wasn't. What I've heard about this farm is because because of the will. Basically, the backstory is this farmer. I'm going to basically be referring to it in first person as my, just for the sake of this let's play. So, grandfather has owned a big farm in Felsbrunn. Passed away, and there was a dispute over the will, saying whether he left it to me or not. He did leave it to me, and what he did is he had leased a bunch of his fields. He did. However, he had 11, 12, 13, 14, 21, and 22. He leased other fields. Of course, he numbers them. I do. Like he does, actually. And but within last year, he had just leased those fields out as well. Told somebody that they could plant crops on it along with the same crops. Very stubborn man, always wanted the same crops in the same fields. But after the death, everybody decided that they weren't going to pay. And the family decided that they had to kick the farmers off the fields, close off the fields, and let the crops stay there and grow. They've been harvesting the crops, keeping them for themselves, or selling them. I don't know what they've been doing. I know one field was a cotton field. I know they sold. And the rest, I have no idea. They said they were preparing the farm for my arrival for what I want to do with the farm. It was not in the will that I had to plant the same crops in the same fields. All the money that he had left in his bank account, basically the bank account goes to me. It is going to take me a lot of money to move all in my house to Felsbrunn. So we want to sell all of our crops. Said we've already sold our equipment. And the property is I'm basically just going to give it to a friend of mine. To the friend of mine who lives here in Felsbrunn, who has always wanted to start, or not Felsbrunn, Jornholm, who has always wanted to also start a farm. I don't know what he's going to do with it. I don't care what he does with it. He can lease the fields out. I don't care. But it's... I mean, whatever. Finally back home in Felsbrunn. I think what we will do is we will buy, aka lease, a semi-trailer once I get enough money. And then we'll do the math as if we had leased it. Because it's $285,000 for the truck, and for the trailer, it is $98,000. So let's do some quick math here. I'm gonna say 10% is the leasing fee. $383,000. All right. Or we might just lease a bigger tractor and get a second trailer. We'll see. We're not going to sell the wood chips. We're not going to be doing that whole front loader business. So we'll just say the wood chips are sold. If they're going to wire us the money anyway. Person who is buying them has to come out and get them. I'm not getting them. Not doing it. Move car. Slow. Eat slow drivers. Trailer loads of this do we have? About maybe 3 more, maybe? Corn. worth it to do stuff like that. Trying to think here. I don't think this tractor can even pull it. Could also just do the math and see what selling it is like. How much I would get at the current price. But I kind of want to do this manually because, and actually I'm going to set the time scale on times 5. See if a great demand comes up. Because right now, corn has gone down to $945 a ton at the transport company. Everything else went up except potatoes. You can see I have over 200,000 liters of everything in storage, which is why I'm sitting here thinking, maybe just go ahead and sell it. Actually, no, I'm not. Just go back on real time. Because I want as much out of this corn as I can get. I don't want it going down on me again. So, 70,000 liters. I have 21,000 liter capacity trailer. That is, let's see, 3 is 21, 63. And I'll have a 7,000 liter left. Slow drivers, now I'm struggling up the hill. Steep hill. Sun is going down. It's about 6:30 in the afternoon. Basically 4 trailer loads. I can't do that. Actually, less than 7,000 liters. At least I don't have any silage I need to sell. That would suck, because I would have to do a front loader thing. And I know this tractor can have a front loader on it, I just don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it. So 3 more trailer loads after this one. Although one of them's not a full trailer load. Just looking at stuff, I have 11 trailer loads of wheat. Actually, just over 11 trailer loads of wheat. 11 of barley. So 12 of wheat, 11 of barley, 12 of canola. 11 potatoes, 11 sugar beets, and 11 wood chips. This would take a very, 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 very long time. To do it. So, I'm feeling, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some math. Then we're going to sell off these 2 things I'm driving, get the eggs out of the chicken coop, sell them, and then we're going to use the money that we don't actually technically have in the account, but we actually have in the account because we're going to act as if the crops are sold. We're going to pretend that they're sold. And then we will book our flight to Felsbrunn, head towards the airport. With our driver, our friend who's actually going to take us to the airport that I'm going to give the house to, who, you know, tongue's buzzing. Huh. Well, would you look at that? My friend says he'll buy the house and the crops that are in storage that I do not sell. Fantastic. I told him I've already sold the chickens, unfortunately. Like, that's fine. And the wood chips. He says that's fine too. So, let's go up. Let's get the last corn out of storage. We're going to run until 7 o'clock, and we're going to try and get some more money out of it. I think what we will do is we will do one... I want to say we're going to do 1 full trailer load of everything, but I don't really feel like doing 1 full load of everything. No, it's a bad sound. Roll with it, because I'm not on the soundboard yet. Another text message from me. It says, if you're unloading now, stop unloading. I have a tractor trailer and I can unload the stuff. The stuff myself. Just go ahead and list the price. Awesome. So, we're going to go ahead and list the price. I responded. Give me a few moments. I'll do the math. We will see how much the property is worth. Why have you not sold? Well, you're a rooster. You breed with the chickens. Yeah. 2, 3. 3 eggs. Okay. So 3 eggs. He is going to bring his equipment here. He's got equipment to run the farm himself, so... And I found out, when you want to back up trailers like this, hook it up to the front. You have more control over the front than you do the rear. Whoop. I almost crashed into that. Okay. Math time. So. I'm glad I bought this pad and paper at work yesterday. Okay. Oops. Paper and pens. Let me open my pens here. Blue G2 pens. Love them. So for wheat. I have 222,457 in storage. The highest price for wheat is $13.93. 1,393 per 1,000 tons. Sorry, per 1,000 per ton, which is on this game 1,000 liters. I'm basically going to round it up or down to the nearest 1,000. So we're going to go down. Actually, no, we're going to go up to the 1,000. So half of that price. So times 13.93. And 246. We'll round up to the nearest dollar. So we have a total of $309,943. Barley, canola, corn. Potatoes. Sugar beets. Wood chips. So barley, we have 200 cent. What is the highest price for barley? Is it the windmill again? 1448. No, grain elevator. That's right up there, right next to the house. So 1486. Actually, let's do this. 743. Okay, so 743 is half. Times. With barley, we have $323,205. Canola. This is the cash crop of this game. 22,000 at the grain elevator. 2357 at the transport company. 2357 divided by 2 is... We're actually going to round up. Hang on. 2357 divided by 4. $1,768. 229 times 2357. Wow. 539,700. Whoops, no. Plus 1768. 541. Then $521 in canola just sitting there. So I've had 19,000, so corn. $45 divided by 2 is 473. So let's remember that. 49. Now 47,000. 8. Mind you, I will also say this friend of mine is loaded. Wants to start his own farming company as a subsidiary of his trucking company. Blah, 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 blah. No, it is not Eddie Stobart. So 2 places take potatoes, and it's an even 800. So, in a quarter, so 217 times 100. We have $173,800. In potatoes. Then 8, 9, oops. Three, 6. We have 193,984 in terms of sugar beets. Now wood chips. Wood chips fetch a pretty penny. So 12, 62. Actually, 2124 divided by 3, 708. 216 times 2124 plus 708. Oops. We have $459,492 in wood chips. We have no silage anywhere. But it is time to say goodbye to our equipment, which gives us another $90,000. So we have total Now, fields. I kind of want. I'm gonna say the property in itself at the 3 fields is worth $500,000, and I'm giving it. No, let's say 658,900 for the property. Let's just do that. Because I have no idea what Giants wanted these 3 fields to start out as. So let's see, plus 658. $3,800 plus 40.048. 521 plus 323,205. 309,943. $2.7 million. I'm going to go round down. Let's see what he says. Hey, friend, calculated everything, and it comes out to be $2.7 million. Let's see what he says. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's too much, buddy. Okay. Shoot. Hang on. About 1.5 million. And that's understandable. Wants to make money off of the crops in storage and everything. Yeah, I think I could do that, because that's pretty much what it's going to take to move everything in shipping containers to Felsbrunn. We'll do it. Text him and say, we'll do it. He says he's alright. Alright, let's see. So we will do it. 1.5 million is agreeable. Jolly good. So. Plus 360, 592 equals. Let's see what he says. Looking at cars here, just indiscriminately. Oh, hang on. Okay, I just got another text from him that says that that he's called the lift for me, and he's got me the cheapest rate on shipping everything that I own out of my house, all my tools and stuff to, well, that I need to take to Felsbrunn. So, that being said, that's it for this episode. The next time you see me, folks, I will be in Felsbrunn doing my thing. All these buildings on the property. Hate to leave it, but be back home in Felsbrunn. Thank you all for watching. I'm Windcharger Prime, and I'm out.